Undocumented Hispanic women in the United States can often be victims of human trafficking. Experts say because they live in the shadows to avoid being deported, they are easier prey for criminals.
Some
of the cases we see are women who work as maids. The employer takes away their passport or hides it. They don't let them communicate with their family, and most of the victims we see are Hispanics.
Haiti Alvarez is the director of social services at SAFE, a University of Maryland initiative which supports victims of labor exploitation and human trafficking.
Sometimes people, if they are undocumented, are afraid to reach out to police. They are afraid to seek help.
According to a report by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, human trafficking generated $150 billion annually for criminal organizations during 2018. The National Helpline received more than 41,000 telephone calls.
When it comes to men, you'll see a lot of victims in the construction business or agriculture industries, while women we encounter mostly in, I would consider, domestic jobs and or illicit massage parlors or businesses.
Joe Geronimo, Deputy Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security Investigations, underscores the point that immigrants without documents are more vulnerable.
That is an area that human trafficking organizations will exploit because of their vulnerability of being exposed to law enforcement because of their immigration status. Again, that is something they see as a weakness and again, will prey upon.
In Montgomery County, Maryland, which has a high Hispanic population, local lawmakers say it is extremely important to talk about the issue.
To, meet people who have been beaten and drugged and forced to have sex or forced to perform labor against their will for months at a time or years at a time and are part of that life. They need a lot of support from us, and the public needs to become aware of the signs of it so they can bring it to the attention of our law enforcement and our county government.
Authorities also warn about the need to be careful with social media. They say many criminal gangs use online tools to promote non-existing jobs as a way to lure potential victims. Cristina Caicedo Smit, VOA News, Washington.